Hello and welcome all. Today we are going to look at what is an inductor and why inductance are used in electronic circuits. To know what is inductor, first we look at a wire through which a current is passing. When current is flowing through the conductor, there exists a magnetic flux around it. This is the magnetic flux. The direction of the line of flux is given by the right hand rule, where we put the thumb of our hand in the direction of the current and our other fingers gives the direction of the line of flux. Actually, what is this magnetic flux actually doing? What these magnetic flux are actually doing? This fluxor does not want to change. If we consider a 1 ampere of current is flowing through it, there will be a certain amount of flux is there, and these flux want to be the same or constant, and it does not want to change. This property can be compared to the property of inertia, physical inertia. Just like when we travel in a vehicle with a certain speed, and if we suddenly stop it, the vehicle stops, but the person inside the vehicle moves towards front. That vehicle stops, but he moves with the same speed of the vehicle, and it wants to be constant. Like that, if our magnetic flux also wants to be constant, magnetic flux wants to be constant means the magnetic flux wants the current to be constant. If the current is constant, almost 1 ampere current is flowing through it, there will not be any problem with the flux. The flux remains the same. If the current through it is changing, the magnetic field applies a force on the current to decrease it, or vice versa. This property of the conductor, this property is called inductance. Inductance means it wants to be the same and don't want to be changed. And if any changes are occurring, the flux, the magnetic field opposes the change. If 1 ampere is changed to 1.5 ampere, then it uses this magnetic flux to oppose the current. This property of opposing the current through a conductor by the magnetic flux is called inductance. As a single wire is producing a little amount of flux and the flux is not concentrated, if we turn the coil like that, like this, more concentration of flux is happening. More concentration, if one coil produces this much of flux, as the number of turns increases, the concentration of flux is increasing. As the concentration of flux increasing means the inductance increasing. Inductance means the more flux is concentrated, it is opposing the changes in current more efficiently. That means the inductance is increasing. As more coil is wound, it produces more flux with the same current, with this amount of current, and if we turn the coil, it produces more concentration of flux. That means more inductance. More inductance means that it opposes the change in current more efficiently than this. This property is used on electronics. Actually, we are not using the inductor like that. We are putting a core inside the inductor. The purpose of using the core is to increase the concentration of flux. How we can increase the concentration of flux means the core has a certain permeability. Permeability means a conductivity of flux, magnetic flux. There are many type of cores are available. These cores conduct these flux more heavily than air. If air is there is no core is put inside, the inductance is very low. If we put an inductor, more flux will be concentrated, more flux will be gone through that, and the concentration of flux is more, so we can get more inductance. More inductance means more opposing force. More opposing force to what? To more opposing force to the changes in current. This property is used in electronics. Now we look at the effect of the number of turns. As there are two coils are there. One coil has a more number of turns, that means more concentration of flux and more inductance, and other has less number of turns, so the concentration of flux is less, that means the inductance is less. That means the change in opposition is very less. This means this is has high inductance and more flux. This has low inductance and less flux. What will happen if we put a voltage across these inductors? Say let's take a time of 1 second. Within a 1 second, the current in the inductor is rising. In this example, in 1 second the current is rising to 1 ampere because the opposition by this inductance, by this number of turns is less. So in 1 second 1 ampere current will, from 0 to 1 ampere it will take 1 second. But in this case it has high inductance, that means more flux are concentrated. So within the same time, this 1 second, within the same time, this inductor allows only 0.5 ampere. That means the slope means di by dt. What is di by dt? Di by dt means the time in 1 second. What is the change in the current? It is 0.5 ampere. In 1 second only 0.5 ampere, from 0 to 5 ampere. This is di by dt, slope. Slope means change in a particular time is 0.5. Therefore slope is 0.5. In 1 second only 0.5 ampere, from 0 to 0.5 ampere is able to change in this case. That means the high inductance case. Whereas in the low inductance case, with the same 1 second, the change in current is 1 ampere. That means more current is allowed to pass through it. Then only it gives the same opposition as that. That means di by dt in 1 second it allows 1 ampere current to flow through it. Slope means the change in current in a given second or per second. Per second means this allows it's 1, its slope is 1 and its slope is 0.5. These properties are used in electronic circuit. We will check how these properties are used in electronic circuit in the next videos.